about 6:45 here on this Thursday morning, and we've been talking about this all morning. That rain that was in central and eastern Oklahoma is really starting to weaken as it heads into parts of Delaware County here and parts of Benton County. Very, very light. You notice this little ball here. It's almost like it looks like a hurricane. It's not. We have a little bit of rain here, and maybe this will kind of survive its way as it heads towards the river valley. It's really just trying to hang on, but again, it's kind of outrunning the cold front that's providing that lift, and it was providing a little bit of energy off to the west. You notice again, this is over the past 3 hours. You notice it's been weakening, losing a lot of that lightning and losing a lot of that steam. But eventually this cold front will start to catch up a little bit here, and then later this afternoon provide a little bit of energy, a little bit of lift to spark off those storms, and some of that energy is actually be left behind by this storm activity early this morning, what's called an outflow boundary. Won't get into it, but basically it's air that comes down as a downdraft, air that comes down from the clouds, and again leaves a little bit of energy for those storms, and some of those could be on the stronger side. Now, you know, it's a level 1 out of 5 risk, and not expecting anything widespread severe, but from noon to about 10 o'clock this evening, we could see maybe a couple of storms that have up to a quarter-size hail, maybe up to 60-mile-per-hour winds. So that's just something to keep in mind as we go throughout the day today. So as I mentioned, that rain is really falling apart here as it's moving across extended portions of the 5 News viewing area. Then as we get into late morning, early afternoon, here's where we'll see some redevelopment, especially in northwest Arkansas during the afternoon hours. And you can see maybe pockets of heavy rain. Then as we head into the evening hours, more towards that evening commute, here's 6 o'clock along and south of I-40, especially noticing those storms a little bit wider in coverage for the river valley. Then after midnight, I think that chance dwindles, and by about 2 a.m. it will clear out. We might be seeing a little bit of fog here in northwest Arkansas for Friday morning, so keep that in mind as you head out the door. But then for Friday afternoon and really beyond, it's looking plenty sunny and a nice way to wrap up the work week. In terms of rainfall, many areas maybe about a 1/10 to a quarter of an inch at most, maybe up to a ½ inch of rain if any thunderstorm kind of sits over an area. But for the most part, I think it'll be about a 1/10 to a quarter of an inch of rainfall. Your full 7-day forecast for northwest Arkansas looks like this. So for today, we're seeing that storm chance for us during the afternoon especially, and then into the early evening for the river valley. Then we'll see plenty of sunshine here, maybe a storm chance Saturday night into early Sunday, but then otherwise looking pretty sunny. As we head into the midweek next week, though, that's where things start to ramp up a little bit. We'll see not only temperatures on the increase, but humidity on the rise as well. And those rain chances, therefore, will increase, especially Tuesday night as we head into the day Thursday and Friday. But again, after today, it's looking gorgeous. We'll have a nice weekend ahead. Great weather tomorrow for that Razorbacks game. All in all, looking like a nice 3-day stretch here coming up.